Roblox, Take a Seat featuring Chris Hansen.
Chris Hansen is a boy of mine. Actually a good friend of mine. I don't know nothing about Roblox, but I'm excited for this episode. And I hope you're excited too, bro. We're gonna catch all these child hurting people, bro. We're gonna eat them for breakfast.
Children on Roblox? What's going on?
I don't even know what Roblox is, by the way. I know it's a video game, that's all I know. Is it like Legos or something?
And we're not waiting for the law or legislation. We've innovated with age estimation on our own.
This whole situation is kind of crazy.
Everybody go donate to this boy Schlep.
This is probably the worst decision this company has ever made.
Hashtag free Schlep on God.
Yeah, they actually need Schlep.
I'm wishing Schlep the best.
Roblox, you need to do something.
There's gotta be something done.
Nobody at Roblox listens to us. I'm frustrated, man. I'm frustrated.
Why should we support a platform that is taking steps to prevent predators from getting caught?
By the way, that intro, that was a recreation of this old Apple ad. This is an old Apple ad where they were like breaking against.
Yeah, I've seen this ad. How did you know that?
Because
I'm impressed.
When Fortnite went down, Fortnite recreated the ad.
So they copied Fortnite?
Yeah, because Apple on all in-app purchases, they take around 30%. So the reason Fortnite was taken off of the App Store for so long was because they didn't want to pay that percentage, or they had like a previous agreement or something like that. And so then Fortnite came out and recreated the old Apple ad where they were breaking against some oppression. So it's like a consistent thing that keeps coming back.
Roblox has just lost $12 billion in market value following their response to their cease and desist letter against me. Just for context, I'm someone who's gotten 6 predators within their community arrested in real life. That loss, though, isn't on me. It's a direct result of Roblox's own response to its child safety crisis. Instead of addressing the real issues, Roblox has doubled, tripled, even quadrupled down. They've put out statements after statements painting me and my team as reckless vigilantes while claiming that their platform is safe, when it absolutely is not. People are just seeing through this, and that's why a huge movement has started online called Free Schlep. It's been trending everywhere. Multiple members of Congress have now called out the company's child abuse problem, and the Attorney General of Louisiana has filed a giant lawsuit against the company for, and I quote, prioritizing user growth, revenue, and profits over child safety. The day after the Attorney General's lawsuit was filed, Roblox's market value dropped by $12 billion. In response, the company scrambled to roll out new policies targeting the very
bro, that's a lot of bees, bro.
12 billion in a day? Is that what it said?
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
You know who else knows Chris Hansen, right?
We know you know Chris Hansen, bro. Let's pull it up now to get it out of the way. He's so excited, bro. We're about to film this episode.
Can I introduce a little bit?
He's like, we gotta pull up me knowing Chris Hansen.
For those of you that are younger than Unc, Chris Hansen is the first GOAT. Not Vitaly, the fucking idiot that he is, okay? Who's probably never come out of jail ever again in the Philippines.
Yeah, he's cooked.
Chris Hansen was the first guy to go on television and set up undercover operations to try to protect children when I was a young man.
So you want to say how you guys met?
We met because I went to film.
You were meeting some guy that you thought you were talking to online, and
I think you're thinking about your other uncle, bro. But, you know.
Gonna make him an offer again.
Let me finish. Don't come out, Uncle, bro. So, just so you understand, Chris Hansen started doing these sting operations on his own first, and then got law enforcement involved. Now, the reason I met Chris Hansen was one of the predators that he caught. He was catching a lot of lawmakers, by the way, people that were in mayor's offices and stuff. It was all coming out because of him on ABC News Nightline.
Wow.
One of the guys took his own, on a live. So then they canceled his show. Imagine the guy's hurting children, takes his own.
The guy's a pedophile?
Yeah. And they canceled Chris Hansen for that.
That's some bullshit.
So I was invited on a panel for a pilot, which I don't know if it's ever going to come out. It was filmed at True Blue TV studios in Cleveland, Ohio. My segment was to why Chris Hansen should have never been canceled. He should have been celebrated. I was so happy. When I got the call, bro, they flew me out, paid whatever. They paid me money to be there. You remember, we know each other?
Somewhat.
So make the story short, bro, I get to meet Chris Hansen, bro. Chris Hansen is a fucking GOAT, bro.
I saw the look in his eyes. This guy is crazy. He's fucking
crazy.
crazy.
This soundboard is trash, bro. But yeah, this is you with Chris Hansen, bro.
Yo, drop in the comments if the soundboard is trash or you like that Unc mixes it up every so often. Yo, play the beginning, man. And the beginning explains it.
You just did. Why do we have to play the beginning?
Because he talks about Roblox.
Look, this is what I'm gonna play. This part.
Let's see.
Watch.
About Chris Hansen, bro. It would be late at night on a school night. My dad would be watching TV. and Chris Hansen would be there. And my mother and father's eyes would be glued to the television. And we'd watch Chris Hansen to catch a predator, and my dad would say, you see how sick they are? Do you see why you gotta be careful online? Do you see that they can grab you? And I won't use the language my father used. Basically, he would say, they will catch you on the internet and they will in your ass. My dad.
Okay.
Great introduction. Show the part where I talk to him at least, bro. Show the part where I talk to him, dogs.
Happened to them. If these people weren't exposed, it is beyond my honor to meet you. And
well, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You have no idea, Chris.
Well, I appreciate it. You know,
thank you so much for everything you've
done. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was
the whole
kind of swinging off his dick a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, like this.
But guy's a legend.
Yeah,
bro.
like Tarzan.
Dude, he's the real life Batman, bro.
You got one hand on his nuts. You got the other. You're swinging to his peach like this.
Yo, real life Batman. He loved me so much, bro. He followed me, shot me a message, and I have his cell phone.
Let's go back to this video.
No, but put the part where he talks about gaming. So we got to hear about this before he even released this. What we're reading.
Online safety for children. All right, bro.
And they're still out there, more than ever before. When you first saw the stories,
I was 18.
You were 18, and we did the stings in chat rooms on AOL and Yahoo, like you mentioned.
Private chat rooms.
MySpace, if you remember that.
This
now,
is how the predators were back then.
There's been an explosion of the platforms upon which adults can reach out to children and prey upon them.
Even within their own video games is what I'm hearing, like Roblox.
Unk broke it before Schlep.
Unk GPT's always early.
He was giving me a preview. He was like, yeah, we're going to be releasing. He told me we're going to be releasing something. I was like, even on Roblox, I don't know what Roblox is, but I knew it was a video game. That's all I knew. Why does the guy look like he's a Lego player? Like a Lego person?
Bro, I don't know. I've never played it.
Can we get a little background about what Roblox is? Or do they explain that? Maybe
I'm sure they're going to explain it, bro. It's a broad documentary
featured in the lawsuit and my videos, like for instance bathroom simulators. Mind you, the community has been calling out these games for years now, but still, even after everything, instead of removing these blatantly inappropriate experiences, Roblox simply slapped a 17+ label on them. They also launched a ban wave against some of the worst games they've knowingly hosted for years, games that have led thousands of children to getting extorted.
Yeah, so it's not just one game, it's like games in the game, so you can create like maps and stuff that people play.
So it's kind of Minecraft-ish.
Did you ever played Fortnite Creative?
No. I played Minecraft a little bit, not long.
But yeah, it's like that, where there's different people build stuff and then you can go into that map and play.
So basically, it has like a Minecraft as far as creating worlds, and then you can do crazier shit, I guess, within these worlds that you create.
Yeah, I don't know how high the ceiling is of what you can do. But.
And worse, Roblox's actions are nothing more than damage control for the problems they've allowed to fester when the entire community was screaming at them to fix these problems. And the community saw that killing the messenger was an act of war. Shortly after these changes, Roblox released a video so bad that it was community noted on Twitter twice. David Baszucki, the CEO of Roblox, Matt Kaufman, the chief safety officer of Roblox, and 𝐒𝐿iZa_Jacobs, the senior director of...
Bro.
Just don't even get into that part. Bro. I know you want to play the theme music. Just chill. Listen.
Bro,
these guys, those first two dudes look like scumbags.
This guy? You don't trust this guy?
This guy... I'm telling you, he's crazy.
I saw the look in his eyes. This guy is crazy. He's fucking crazy.
That's Van Damme, for those of you that don't know. Since he doesn't know Bloodsport, we're going to ram it down his throat if you didn't watch the last episode. But you should. That's why you got to hit the subscribe button.
No, you got to hit the smash button, like you said.
We got to smash the smash button. Subscribe, drop a comment, drop a heart. Support the work. We're working hard. SonnyFaz channel. This is your boy, a.k.a. Unk, a.k.a. BekLover. And we're talking about Chris Hansen, Roblox.
Oh my gosh, bro. You're so Unk with these like
that go after
video,
children.
like
you're lucky you have this voice, bro. You're lucky you have a voice-over voice. Are you fucking kidding me right now? In the summer of 1666, they were under the British. Get the fuck out of here.
Let's keep going.
Roblox. Matt Kaufman, the chief safety officer
look at this
of Roblox,
guy.
and 𝐒𝐿iZa_Jacobs, the senior director.
Oh my gosh, bro.
I'm sorry,
Stop.
Go. I'm sorry. Okay.
It's too funny, bro. Like, come on.
He's so weird looking, dude.
Product policy did a 45-minute text. Most of this is just corporate jumbo, but they go ahead and respond directly to their vigilante policy. Before I show this, I want you to remember, I'm the only person that Roblox has targeted with this vigilante policy that they just created. Not even my team was moderated or given any legal letter. I begged for a clear line and even offered to keep much of my work private to help, and I'm no way obligated to do that, but instead they went straight after me, moderating my accounts and sending a cease and desist before I could even react to the policy. And let's be clear about one thing, I'm not a vigilante. That means I'm taking the law into my own hands. We work with law enforcement, which is why we have arrests. Roblox refuses to say my name because they'd have to acknowledge those arrests. But make no mistake, they're responding to the outrage, which is about me, and this is what they had to say about it. They first start off the interview by talking about how vigilantes started out as a good thing.
Both inside of Roblox, and I think that there are lots of people outside of Roblox who really have the best intentions and the welfare of our community at heart. We all want to keep Roblox safe. And you know what? We welcome them in part of the dialogue
This
about
guy
how to keep
looks like he
Roblox
goes with
safer.
kids,
And we have
It looks like his head got
This is a guy I would
busted.
never leave alone with my children.
It looks like his head got broken when he was a kid, and they put like Quagmire's chin in his.
And this guy right here looks like the biggest piece of shit. Like someone that like smiles in your face, but he's evil. Like he looks like basically every HR director out there.
Getting smashed by the
CEO of a company, you know, like these, bro, play, man. But yo, shout out to Schlepp, bro. I don't even know who the guy is. The fact that he didn't have to do this, it sounds like he's a gamer, bro. And he noticed what's $500.
You know, YouTube keeps like 250 of this.
Do you know that our audience never supports our work as much as they should?
YouTube keeps 250 of that.
Can you super chat so I can get Sonny? We can go take him to get some new clothes.
members of the community in these vigilante groups.
I like my black shirts, bro. Fuck up.
Yo, you trying to be like Unc.
Really
You
good
don't even
place. They
realize
start
it.
off by saying like, hey, they're reporting on issues on Roblox. They're talking about how we could do better. And you know, we paid really careful attention.
This statement is just laughably
drinking blue
hilarious.
juice
If
now, too?
Roblox is really paying attention, then what about when my mom emailed you guys about my own cheating case? What did you do then? Nothing. Actually, you kept paying the guy for years afterward until you were literally forced to do something about it. If what Roblox was claiming was actually true, them listening to the community, why are the biggest content creators leaving your exclusive YouTuber program in protest of how you're moderating your platform? And I'm gonna actually bring up something later in this interview to show you how much of a joke this is. This here is Meep City, one of the most controversial games on Roblox. Precraft, one of the largest Roblox YouTubers, joined this game and within 4 seconds was exposed to not safe for work content. The community has been complaining about this game for almost a decade now, but Roblox has still continued to leave this game up and platform. But CEO David Baszucki mentions this game by name, and here's their philosophy on this.
You know, I can see some of our community naming experiences on Roblox and just say, take it down, take it down, take it down. I'd say examples could be Meep City, for example. Can you share, like, why should that be up? Should that be down? Like, what's up?
I think one thing that's really challenging on this global immersive interactive platform is that we have content created by developers.
Corporate people. I'm sorry, I know some of you work for the corporate world. I'm not saying you, but the people that end up being managers and like CEOs and HR, they are the fakest people on earth. Unc was at the highest levels of the corporate world, okay? Made a lot of money. Didn't last long. Do you know why, brother? Because I'm not a sellout, bro. I don't care how much you pay me, man. I told my last boss to go in front of the whole entire office, bro. That was the day Unc said he'd never work for anybody as long as he lives. So if you want to make sure Unc can keep doing this,
did you have to deal with HR people?
Yeah, I never left peacefully, bro. I swear to Allah. I never left quietly, bro. I created war when I fucking left, bro.
Creators and content created by the community, by the users that are in that game.
You want me to read a resignation letter? I think I have it saved,
to our
bro.
developers and to
I mass emailed it to the whole fucking company. I stood up for those that were too scared or couldn't afford to. I was out. God damn it, bro. Just thinking about what I went through with these fake people, bro. People like her, huh? Look at her face. And I really, and they talk like that. They talk to you like you're a piece of shit. And when you ever worked a corporate job, bro?
No.
Dogs, you wouldn't last 30 seconds, bro. Thank God you became Reaction King and TikToky and bro. My heart goes out to all of you in the corporate world. I know the struggle, bro. But there is a way out. Sign up for the course, bro.
Don't even sign up. Just do something outside of when you're working. Do something. Too many people are
In your
working.
spare time, yeah.
Yeah, they're working jobs, and then once you're off your job, you're like, all right, time to kick my feet up and watch Netflix and smoke weed and chill.
Yeah, don't be crazy like Unc. I walked away from $500K a year.
You're never gonna escape these dumb broads if you don't do some work on the side, outside of the 9 to 5.
With no backup plan. It worked out though. We wouldn't be here.
For the behavior of their users.
How is this a crazy math problem? This is
If I didn't leave that job, we wouldn't be here today, bro. 9 million views last month?
This game, once these people in their game, how is this even controversial? The developer is giving the tools to the player to
fuck Roblox for a second. We had 9 million across the platforms in 1 week.
Yeah, the Clippers.
Just on your
my Clippers, yeah.
Yo, I've seen some of the clipping accounts, man. They're doing awesome, bro. Like hundreds, like.
Bro, I'm paying out thousands a month to the Clippers, so the link's in the description too. If you want to start clipping up these videos, make some extra money.
And come be with us, man. And we're gonna do something special. Once we get to where we need to go, we're gonna do something with the Clippers, bro. We gotta go to China.
Fly them out.
Yeah, we're gonna do something. Bro.
First class, legs in the air, chill.
make this inappropriate content, and that is the problem with Roblox.
So what is? All right, what was there like some boobies or something on the character?
No, bro. There's predators hunting for children through the loopholes of the game, bro, and getting to them, bro.
Yeah.
It's from what I think it's
I
going.
heard that, but
I think that's where it's going. Chris Hansen doesn't come for some bullshit, dogs. Chris Hansen's the fucking king.
If we're worried about booties and butts, like Fortnite's got plenty of booties and butts.
Unless the developers are blatantly making not safe for work games. And even then, it is still on the line if Roblox will take action. Roblox might have just went back on their word regarding Meep City. This game had every inappropriate feature removed from it pretty much overnight. It's unknown
why can't
if
they
Roblox
describe what though? Like,
no more what avatars?
Ah,
they're straight P-Shadels.
P-Shadels.
Hanging out.
Schlongs, as they call it.
Had every inappropriate feature removed from it pretty much overnight. It's unknown if Roblox made @AlexNeutron, the creator of Meep City, do this. But either way,
this dude created that freaky map. This guy.
Yo, can we Google please what goes on in Meep City? Please, I need context, man. So many people when they narrate, bro, they assume that the audience knows what.
Nobody knows what Meep City is.
Yo, imagine, listen, we're 20 minutes in. I don't want to bash it because Chris Hansen's involved, okay? And I love the guy, but it's not his, like, he's featured, right? How do you not tell us what the game is, what you can do? Like, you got to give the general background first and then explain how it went wrong. Like, I don't know what Roblox you can do. I don't understand what the game is.
It's all blurred.
It's okay. Push play.
1,000 players in it. It is apparently a music social party. So let's see what the hell's going on here. Let's go in and wow. Immediately, literally right away, these are what we call strip poles in the business. These are vastly inappropriate. I am not going to describe to you what they are, because if you've been on the internet for more than a year, you probably know. But not. Oh, I like this outfit. Isn't this just awful? Oh my god!
So it's just like,
oh my god, trilogy, cut that out. Cut that out.
A lot of, inappropriate stuff going on that can infect the mind of a child. But that's not even the problem here. From what I understand, is predators.
Yeah, that's nothing. I mean,
that's like the first level.
There's plenty of softcore that's getting fed to kids through video games.
Can you avoid the certain words, man? Even in this video we're watching,
bleep
okay, yeah, bleep the word, because even on this video, do you see how they're like taking certain words out? So
yeah.
Come on, dogs.
The creator of Meep City do this, but either way, it shows the public pressure is working. Games that Roblox is doubling down on are folding. So that's why it's really important to keep speaking up about this.
Then we saw something change. What we saw is that some of these groups started engaging with the community in ways that violated our policies. And so let me explain what that means. They would go and create accounts on Roblox claiming to be a child.
Roblox keeps repeating this same talking point, that I'm impersonating and pretending to be a child. But here's the reality. You have to pretend to be a child, because if the predators knew they were talking to an adult, that wouldn't even be a crime. You guys seem to be more upset that I'm pretending to be a child than predators are decoys. And if it wasn't our decoys, it would be a real person. It's also worth noting that the FBI, 𝐼CAC, and local law enforcement all use these same exact tactics. Would Roblox be willing to send them a cease and desist too? And their claim that I'm impersonating children is flat out false. Impersonation means I'm stealing the identity of a real child. From the very beginning, we've never used real kids. We don't send pictures of real children, and we create totally new identities where every single photo that's sent is of someone that is of age. The only difference is we tell these people that we are underage. This is flat out a lie, what they're claiming. But what happens next is so wild that the CEO of Roblox cuts off the chief safety officer.
And then they would enter into game servers and they would go and start asking everybody around them, how old are you? And they were...
You think his jaw got like that from just eating kids?
This guy's creepy, bro.
So creepy, dude. Just weird, freaky energy coming off of him.
Seeking out adults. If you said that you were, move on. But if you said that you were 25, then they would start engaging in conversations, and they would try and use those conversations to simulate.
Matt, is this?
Yo, stop right there. Classic body language, okay? Someone that's in sales, someone that knows law enforcement. He's so upset about what this guy's revealing at the moment, he can't play it back. Very important. Learn these things.
To simulate.
Matt, is this?
And he's trying to be nonchalant.
I know we have chat logs for all chat on Roblox and historical records. Are you able to kind of?
David totally derails that conversation. That's.
Wait.
Put it back. Let's hear what he said again. I want to hear what he said again. One more time.
Matt Kaufman in this whole interview. To simulate what, Matt Kaufman? Because it's not simulation. These are predators thinking that they're talking to someone that is real, and they a lot of times want to show up in person and do stuff to them in real life. And in my opinion, this shows how little Roblox actually cares about this problem. They can say whatever they want. They can talk about all the new safety features that they're rolling out, but it means nothing if lawsuits are being filed every single week against the company and headlines are making the media about a new horrible situation happening because of this platform. I also want to say how they totally mischaracterize how I run my decoy operation. We are never the first to engage with any of the predators. They always contact our decoy account first.
So we saw these actors, they're pretending to be kids, they're trying to find adults, and then what they're doing is they're trying to move the conversation as quickly as possible to other platforms other platforms that don't have the type of monitoring and policies that Roblox has. And then they were using that activity that happened on other platforms to create situations that they would then video, they would report to the police, and then only after would they let Roblox know.
Roblox is accusing me of encouraging adults to talk inappropriately to people.
Fortnite set this all up just to try to destroy them. Yeah, there's some evil ways.
That is not true, and if it was true, I wouldn't have a single arrest. We present ourselves as a naive kid who doesn't know about these topics. Crimes like this should obviously be reported to law enforcement first, not Roblox. If Roblox is notified before the—
What would Roblox do? Like, what do you—
It's the same thing on these apps that we use. If you use certain words or someone like messages you, be careful too as an influencer. I'm thinking of taking myself out. You're supposed to report it, you know? They have these features, like safety features or whatever. I mean, there's some truth to that. Let's be real. Like, a predator can go on. They're going to try to get you off the app, right?
Yeah, but you just make another account. Like, it's—
Yeah, what I'm saying is they're going to try to get you off the account. But the way that they're trying to silence Schlep is all about the money. Are they publicly traded? 12 billion, right?
I'm pretty sure they are, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, how do they lose 12 billion? It's got to be market cap, yeah.
Yeah, bro, they're publicly traded.
So let's look at the chart for the last year.
Oh,
last year, yeah.
They're booming this year.
Yeah, but 1 year.
They're booming.
So when did they have the $12 billion loss?
Oh, what they took
That's when it went.
Huge dip. No, this is old, bro. This is 2022, 23, 24, and then it just came back. Bro, they're pushing all-time highs right now. Damn, wait, what's their market cap?
Down there, it's 86.52 billion.
What?
87 billion, bro.
Damn, bro, that's crazy.
The police, they can delete accounts, tip off the predators that are being investigated, and give them a chance to erase valuable evidence that the police need to prosecute. The fact that these predators are on the platform to begin with shows that their safety systems have failed. If Roblox did their jobs, there wouldn't be anybody for us to find. Roblox also claims that I'm moving these players to other platforms, but those platforms are linked directly on Roblox's own site. Roblox has actually even partnered with some of those platforms. They even own a bot on that other platform. Anyone can make an account 13+ and see social media links on Roblox, and unsurprisingly, people in real life have been abducted because of this feature that Roblox allows. And when they say I'm creating these situations, that's just insulting. I'm not creating situations. These predators are trying to grab people within your community.
And there's a bunch of issues in here. Number one, the violation of our policies about being honest about how old you are. Number two, moving conversations off platform. And number
Bro, I remember turning 18. I was even more excited than when I turned 21, just because of all the bullshit you have to lie about.
The red tape. You know what I don't like, man? I don't want us to have to put our identification into the internet to open an account. There is some good to it. I'm not for it though, because I know what comes after, control-wise. But at least for the case of minors, you know what I'm saying? Having access to disgusting shit, trolls won't be able to troll. You know what I'm saying? Because if you have to put your ID to get access to the internet and everything you do,
bro, I don't know. Like my mom,
I'm not for it. I'm not for it, but at the same time, there is some benefit to it. I'm not going to lie. But if I have to choose one or the other, I choose an internet where you don't have to register at all.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
ID, you know?
My mom always drilled it into my head that if you're playing video games with anyone online, don't meet with them in person. Like, just be careful of who you're talking to.
You see Sonny's like, yeah. The guy's like, hey, you're really good at Fortnite. Why don't we come have some coffee? Meet me at the McDonald's and you can come right now, Sonny. You're like, I'll be there at 12. You go. As soon as you go, a red van gets you. He's like this. No, please. Stop. But it's not a joke, bro.
Yeah, I know my mom would.
It takes 3 seconds to get deflowered, bro. You'll never fart the same, kid.
He'll be like this.
No, this is how you would fart. This is a normal fart. Ready? Something happens back there. Normal fart. Wrong entry. Play.
3, waiting to tell Roblox when they identified violative behavior.
This guy definitely farts like.
This guy, I would love to get in a ring with him, bro, and just, not a ring, like in a room. Oh, I just think, listen, we're being a little harsh on that guy. Why do we hate him so much? Are we hating him because of his looks, bro?
Yeah, bro, he looks freaky.
You gotta believe in that instinct, like when you.
Dude, look at his teeth, bro. It looks like they bite children.
You know what they say though, like when your gut tells you I don't like the way this guy like sounds or looks, but that's the thing.
Most physiognomy's real, bro.
Yeah, but why is it when most people meet me, they don't like, and then when I talk, they're like, oh, this guy's cool. Like I look like a fucking ass.
Because whenever you meet someone, you're always talking about how viral you are.
No, that's not true, kid.
Yes,
I'm talking before the internet, when you were sperm and your dad's balls like this. I was out in the real world. 23 years ago, you weren't even alive. Okay? When you were swimming in your dad's testicles like this, Uncle Beck was out there in the real world. I'm saying anywhere I've ever gone, people always like, now that I'm more public, maybe it's easier, but they would be like intimidated, bro. I'm a big dude, bro. 6'2",
a lot of people think you give off like Tony Soprano vibes when they meet you.
I mean, I have tits.
Shake that tits.
right. But I think maybe we're being a little too harsh on this guy for his looks. Maybe we're being a little
so we can take
action.
In Matt Kaufman's own words, in articles about vigilantes, he said law enforcement officials are best positioned to investigate potential crime. So why is he criticizing us for going to the police first? And it's not like we're not even reporting these things to Roblox. We do. We give Roblox the same Google Drive that we give to the cops. They have the first chat log till the very end where they're in handcuffs. And we have numerous fully documented instances where Roblox refused to take action until after we released videos that got millions of views. Also, waiting to tell Roblox in general is a policy violation? If you were on Roblox and went straight to the authorities instead of reporting it to Roblox first, could you technically be violating Roblox's terms of service?
I think some of these groups started off in a really good place, and they started off, really, and they still do really care about the community. The actions that they were taking were putting our community at greater risk and were violations of our policy.
I just don't trust people that never blink their eyes, but what is this guy, a fucking vampire?
I don't know, bro. Maybe I'm not getting it, but like couldn't this happen on any game? Game that's out there?
Yes.
So why can't parents just tell their kids don't meet with people from the internet?
That's it. But the problem was when they were showing these loopholes, I guess Schlepp was, they instead of saying let's fix it somehow, they go on the offensive against him. Now, do we need to sit here and watch 30 minutes of this shit? No. Can we get to the part where Chris Hansen gets involved?
Yeah.
They've allowed for nearly a decade, and they're really going at me for normalizing policy violations. Absolutely unbelievable.
And the other piece is oftentimes the sort of evidence that was collected, the video evidence, was really difficult to verify, really difficult for us. And if law enforcement had to verify it, then they're talking about subpoenas. And so I think something that sometimes seems obvious to folks in the community really is just much more complicated on the back end.
I'm not sure how the evidence that I was sending you guys was hard to verify. I sent you guys screen recordings of us scrolling through the entire chat on mobile. And a lot of the stuff that happens is happening directly within Roblox. Like for instance, when Roblox refused to ban this predator, we got arrested in Hawaii, and he was literally talking in-game about planning the meetup in real life on Roblox. With all that being said, I wanted to ask someone who's been working with law enforcement and has been doing predator catching since before I was even born. So I decided to take a seat with Chris Hansen to catch some answers.
There we go.
I'm Chris Hansen. I'm co-founder and correspondent reporter for the True Blue Streaming Crime Network. We do a lot of crime and investigative reporting. Our Takedown series, which exposes predators trying to exploit children online, and we also work on a number of documentaries, including this particular project exposing the sort of thing that goes on Roblox.
I wanted to ask you about some of the comments that Roblox has specifically stated about like predator catching. One of the main complaints is pretending to be a child. I want to know your answer. It's kind of obvious, but the importance of using decoy accounts to just find different predators.
Well, we couldn't do it without using decoy accounts. In the very beginning.
That's my point. But if you can just make a decoy account to pretend to be a kid, can't the predator just make a decoy account? Am I missing something?
Chris Hansen at least plug in his headphones with the microphone, bro? I mean, listen to the sound, bro. I love the guy.
You can't record sound on a FaceTime. So he's probably...
Yes, you can. How? You want me to show you how to do it right now?
How?
We'll do it in real life right now.
How?
You ready? Go in the other room right now. Let me show you how fast Uncle does this shit. Go in the other room.
Wait, you're plugging your shit in?
Yeah, what about it?
Well, no, you're not. And if you're going to plug it in, I meant on a normal FaceTime.
My man, if you're going to record a documentary and you have millions of followers, you can't do it the right way? Go in the other room now. That's your punishment.
My punishment? What do you... No, I'm not going. I'm not going.
You're going to do it. Uncle's going to pull it up right now.
He said my punishment.
Let's do Al. Let's FaceTime Al. I'll show you right now.
At least I can hear my farts, Unc.
Okay. You can hear your farts?
Yeah.
Let's see how fast Unc can get Al's face on this thing.
Call Al.
Because people don't know like Al the Pal. The guy behind us. Let's give him a little love too. And we'll show you how look at the difference in quality. That's why Unc's the man, bro.
Can't hear it.
Hang on.
Can't hear it.
Hang on, kid. There we go. Okay. That should do it. Al, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You hear me?
Sounds like shit.
Sounds better than that, though. Al, talk good, bro.
Check, 1, 2.
Why is it only on one ear? Whatever. In any event, this
sounds like Al's in the trenches. They're in the trees. Let's go.
By the way, everyone, this is Al the Pal. He does a lot of work for us behind the scenes. So show him some love. Al the Pal. He's been with me for years. Later, bro. Click him out, bro. I can't look at this face. Get it off the internet, bro.
How do you get off this?
We're gonna lose followers, bro. Go fast. That wasn't plugged in all the way, but come on, that's not bad, bro.
We had an online watchdog group, Perverted Justice, do that work, and now, and for the last several years,
no personal information editor.
Law enforcement who have opposed is children online nearly sitting in one of these areas, and they wait to be approached by somebody who is seeking to exploit children. And then the conversation takes place. It all happens according to the law, and then that gets turned over. Now, I understand that anytime somebody is not with law enforcement, it gives pause to a corporation. It's like, okay, here's this kid. We don't know whether he's following the rules properly. We don't know if he's running this via lawyer. Maybe you could argue that they just don't want that sort of activity on their platform, but you think they'd be more worried about the activity that you're exposing.
That's what I've been trying to get at this whole time.
Worry about that, number one, and then you can have a conversation with young Schlep. I mean, if I were the CEO of Roblox, I would make you an ambassador for security. I would get out in front of this thing and do what would be a fantastic promotional move.
100% Roblox dropped the ball. They could have took a negative and turned it into a positive. When you're a publicly traded corporation and billions of dollars are involved, especially children, why even risk attacking the messenger? What a foolish move that was on your behalf.
No, that was a perfect point. 100%, especially if you already had videos going viral, exposing whatever's going on at Roblox. The most logical thing would be to then put this guy that's already gotten this subject so many views right on the front lines. What are you making this face for?
No, I'm green, man. You're electric when you speak, man. You're fucking, when you talk, I just can't. No, I'm serious. You make a good point, yeah. Go ahead, man.
You have tits.
For now.
A little dumbfounded that they haven't figured it out, given that these guys are in the high-tech world who invented this stuff in some ways. You know, why don't they get ahead of it and get a young guy on their team?
That's
what I'm doing with you, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's not that hard to figure out. I learned a long time ago that if you're not listening to the youngest guy or girl in the room, you're missing opportunity. You have to evolve and you have to keep on top of this technology. And you have to bring new ideas into the room to do your job.
He's a legend.
Those bad people, you are helping.
I mean, the thing is, I made it very, very clear to Roblox since the beginning. Give us a private line. We are open to communicate with you. We want to talk with you guys. We know a lot of these really bad actors, and the first official contact I had with them was the cease and desist letter.
It's horrible from a public image standpoint. I mean, you're killing the messenger, right? It's not like you're out there tracking these guys down with, tasers and smoke guns. I mean, you're providing information to the platform to do something about it.
One of the major complaints that Roblox had about me was that I was actually going to law enforcement first before sending their report, just so that they would have a start to finish conversation of everything that took place. Did you guys ever reach out to social media sites before this sting goes down?
No, we always go to law enforcement. We work with law enforcement in everything we do. And that is to ensure a successful prosecution. That's why the prosecution rate in these days is like 99.1%. It's law enforcement first, then they can deal with the corporation. The corporation should be more concerned about reporting what it finds to law enforcement to investigate.
I'm going to read to you a quote from Roblox.
The sound coming, like this should have been recorded better, bro. It's an important documentary. Schlepp's being sued by a mega corporation. Dude, fly him, bro, if you need to. Fly him out or at least send the guy a fucking microphone, dude. I'm surprised he's having because his studio is sick. He's a partner.
I know they hop on a FaceTime out of all
it's just
ways to communicate.
All he has to do is even plug in the Bluetooth, and it's a million times better than that. He's going right through the phone speaker, dogs.
Maybe he was screen recording and he didn't know.
His corporate blog describing our operations similar to actual predators. They often impersonate my actively approach users and then try to lead them onto different platforms to have explicit conversations. We obviously do not talk to these predators. We don't impersonate real children. Our decoys are adults.
Literally the sound effects they're using is a kid getting one of his
users and then try to lead them onto different platforms to have explicit conversations.
Rewind that? That's a little weird, dude.
That's a Minecraft sound effect.
That's a kid getting it right in his pichadel, right in his
They often impersonate my actively approach users and then try to lead them onto different platforms to have explicit.
That doesn't sound like a young boy being fucking. That's a fucking weird, dude. Play it one more time, dude. One more time.
Yo, it's been 5 times.
They often impersonate my actively approach users and then try to lead them onto different platforms to have explicit.
He's dying. Dude, that's just like the
fucking kids go like it just got in like
that's the Minecraft.
Bro, I don't even want to think about that, bro. Stuck for the law, bro. What evil is this? How you do this shit to kids, bro? Bro, they should be burned alive, bro, in front of the whole world. I swear to God, they should just be dipped in gas. Like, here, you want to go with a kid? A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
We obviously do not talk to these predators. We don't impersonate real children. Our decoys are, adults.
You didn't respond, though.
They're mischaracterizing what you're doing.
You didn't respond.
Based upon
to what?
Do you not find that sound effect weird based on the subject matter? Like, why use that sound? It sounds like a kid taking it right up his.
It's a Minecraft. It's the most common Minecraft sound.
Okay, but in this context, Everything's about context in life.
Nobody else on earth is thinking that.
The documentary we're watching.
Nobody else is thinking that.
The documentary we're watching is about kids being hunted down by people that want to do physical things to them. And the sound effect is, come on, bro. I'm wrong?
You said to me, you don't actively bait these guys in terms of making the first approach. You merely set up a profile of somebody who's underage, and you exist in that room until an adult approaches one of your decoys. Then if a conversation takes place, they get exposed, and that information gets turned over to law enforcement. And in many cases, they do something, and then you report that.
What are you doing here?
As a citizen journalist, a young guy working on these stories, and to Roblox to take action as a corporate citizen.
I thought it was kind of wild how they compared what we're doing to actual predators.
Well, if they're mischaracterizing what you're doing, yeah, that's horrible. This entire project is going to be healthy for Roblox, and it's going to be especially good for users of Roblox, because anything that creates awareness in the dialogue is important. And you need to tell parents that this stuff exists, that these dangers are out there.
Chris Hansen would have survived.
Approached by a predator, they need to.
Like Chris Hansen would have been considered like high level in Germany, World War II. Like they would have been like, oh, he has the hair, the eyes. Like he would have been at the top of the painter's list of like people that should be allowed to live.
We're dropping 16 fake kids in Roblox City with one job and one job only.
Does he do anything else or no? Does he do anything else? We get the point now of why
killing Peter.
Can we get to the point?
And let me tell you something. Business is a booming.
What are you talking about, dude? Just go over there and play the video.
Come to the parents. I mean, that's the first line of defense. It's great what you're doing. It's great what I do. And it's really great that law enforcement and the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children does all this work every day.
He's right.
It's great that Roblox has a department that takes a look at some of this stuff. What's not great is the lack of connection here that could make it even better and safer. Until that happens, we have to show parents what goes on here, and they have to have the discussion with kids to say, hey, be careful.
What made you like interested into like getting
That's Chris Hansen telling you as a parent, your kids are not even safe in their own room. In their own room, they're not safe because someone might play a wicked game. Wasn't there one kid that like ended up taking their own life because they were commanded by Slender Man or something a while back?
That's happened so many times, bro.
So it's like, bro, you think just because, oh, he's in his room, she's in her room, and she's on an iPad, she's safe. No, she's not. No, he's not. Like, we really got to step it up, dogs. Really got to step it up. Who? Like, as parents, man, your kids are not safe anywhere. You got to be paranoid. You got to be, are they? And let me tell you something. If you're not a parent yet, you know, the fear, I never felt mortal until I had a kid. Until I had a child of my own, then it all made sense. Everything my parents were worried about, how they stood on top of me, I felt stupid. All you young kids right now, I'm going to tell you right now, you should go to your parents right now, especially if they're strict, and you should say, Mom and Dad, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My brain has not fully developed yet. I know you're just trying to keep me safe. And a lot of you think, well, I can be safe and I'm safe. No, man, you don't know what's out there in them streets. You don't know what's waiting for you in the middle of an alley. You don't know what's out there coming for you, kids. Evil, bro.
Unc's out there.
You better be safe, man.
He's coming to make your
parents are strict because they're trying to protect you from things you don't understand. It takes, like yesterday's episode, 1 minute to destroy your life, or 1 minute for someone to destroy or take your life. Gotta have respect for your parents, man. They would go crazy if something happened to you. I speak from the heart because now I have kids. So like I'm saying, the first time I ever felt pain in my life, I became a new dad. I had my kid. The first fever is the worst. When you're like, oh my God, and what do I do? And you're a new parent. You see your kid suffering. You feel this pain you never felt before, and you're like, damn. And the whole time I'm thinking, man, I'm an asshole, man. I'm calling my dad tomorrow. Yo, Dad, I'm sorry, man. If I ever gave you a hard time, now I get it. You won't get it until you get it.
It's an interesting point. I never thought about it like that.
You better call your parents right now and beg them to forgive you, bro. Paradise is under the feet of your parents, kids. Except when it comes to combining with God what doesn't belong to be there.
What are you talking about?
Play.
You want to finish this?
To Roblox.
Can we mix in a little bit of my conversation with him? You didn't even let me?
No.
Why not?
No.
Mine's more.
Hey, I'm 22 years old, so when I see a young...
We already saw you doing
So basically it's a Chris Hansen
swings off his nuts.
It's a Chris Hansen interview.
I'm very...
And even on mainstream social media platforms like Instagram and Facebook, you know, parents have to have this conversation with their children and say, hey, look, you know, there are dangers.
I did good. I filmed it by myself. Lighting was off, though. If you notice, I didn't do such a good job.
Did you film on your iPhone?
Yeah.
Who's this?
She was a reporter there. She just left. She finished. She was there for a project. What else is going on here?
All right, that's about it for this one.
Hey, bottom line here, man. Watch your butts. Watch your pichadels. Protect yourself. Listen to your parents. If you have kids, you better be on top of them, son. You better be on top of your kids, bro.
Not like that, though.
Not physically, fucking weirdo. You're a fucking weirdo, dude.
You're the one that's saying the Minecraft noise. Stop. That sounds so long, bro. Your soundboard sucks. You're the one saying the Minecraft sound is weird because of the video we're watching, and then you're saying stay on top of your kids. Like, you're the weird one.
I'm going to eat some dinner, man. I'm starving. Yo, everyone, smash the smash button. This is your boy BekLover. Leave a comment, follow.
Shut up.
Super chat if you want to support me and Sonny. We're out here on the front lines, man. We're working hard, yo. Don't forget, we have the event October 25th, Saturday, New York City. 200 spots and only 200 spots. And me and him are both going to be there. And you get to hang out with us all fucking day. Link in my bio.
Peace.